Yeah, it's the keepers. When legends get made, and fantasy never fades. Yeah. We don't play the same, now we rewrite the game. Every stat, every trade, put respect on the name. From the draft to the clash, where the stories unfold. Keep us, keep it real, turning moments to gold. It's the insight, the highlight, the talk you can trust. For the love of the league, it's a must, it's a must. So when the mic comes on, know the vibes top tier. They keep us partridges, yeah. The future is here.
Fellas.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
what's going on?
What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah. We're in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, listen, they had the Fanatics flag football yesterday. I saw Joe Burrow moving. I was like, ooh. I'm like, luckily he's not my quarterback. I have the receiver, but my receiver is quarterback proof. So
Yes,
Did you
yes,
see?
he
Did you
is.
see? Did you see the goat?
Oh
Did you see
God.
the goat?
Oh,
they
we know
still
I'm
about
just
lost,
that.
bro.
asking.
They
Yeah.
still lost, unfortunately. They got beat.
Listen,
They
the
got
man is
beat.
40. Listen, 40 something. He's moving like that. Better than half of the actual starter in the NFL. So
That's
what do
not
you want?
true. That is not true.
Hey, they still lost, brother.
That is not true, you darn Patriots. That is not true.
You know, better than some keepers in our league. What do you want?
I don't know, man. But
They lost. It doesn't matter. They lost to something that
that
never
Team
played.
USA flag football team is legit. That Team USA flag football team is legit. Yeah, then
We'll
NFL
see.
players
We'll see.
cannot. Yeah, they cannot. No, they can't touch them boys. They can't touch them boys. But we're in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, fantasy wise, to me, is always a gold mine. Always a gold mine because you have those guys. You have the Chase. You have Higgins.
You got double
Once in a
chase.
while.
You got double
Yeah,
chase.
Chase Brown. Yeah. So once in a while you have like a tight end and a wide receiver 3 that could give you some point. And this year was what? Yoshavash. And
Yeah.
then you have Gesicki sometimes. But
Gesicki.
yeah. So I mean they used some of the other tight ends as well too. But once in a while you get some good points from the tight ends and that wide receiver 3. Because in Joe Burrow, when he's healthy, we know this
Yeah.
man, fantasy wise, although I gotta be honest, he's not as consistent as he should be. He's also that scary one where he gives 17, you play against him, and he scores 17, or he scores 70.
Kind of like Josh Allen.
Yeah. They have that streak to them where they can have some good or they can have bad. If you have them, it doesn't help you because you have because you're gonna get the good in the bad game. But when you're going against Joe Burrow, you're like praying, please, 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 let
It's a
this
bad
not
game.
be the game where this man decides to have 500-yard passing, 5 touchdown. So me as a Chase owner, I love it because I already know if he has those type of game, my guy gonna have that type of game too. Cincinnati fantasy wise, I think they have multiple people. Just like we were just in Chicago, we talked about how Chicago have all these different, fantasy guys, but I think Cincinnati is also a gold mine. And for the future, if Joe Burrow stay healthy, they're even gonna stay on top of it.
And I do agree. As a owner of past Jobo, Anana Jobo, Jema Chase, current owner of Chase Brown. Last year, you could see when before the injury, Chase Brown was balling. Like he was balling with Jobo. Even when Jobo came back, you can see the from having Joe Flacco. What was the other kid again?
Jake Browning.
Oh yeah, Jim.
Jake Barney. And
But don't
then
listen to that guy.
yeah, and then to
Awful.
and then to Jobo, you like it's like a awakening happening because dude been giving like 20 something points per game. So now I have a dilemma in my roster. I have two nice, by the way, Chase and
Bucky.
Bucky. One gotta go. One of them gotta go. Now I don't know which one to send off.
I can help
How
you
about
out.
this? We could do a 2-for-1 deal. No, we could do it 2 for 1.
Well, what's that 2 for 1? What's that 2 for 1?
Let's say, hey,
What's that?
since you have a dilemma, listen, I didn't say is gonna. The only way it's gonna help you is removing the dilemma. I'm just removing a dilemma. That's the only help I'm offering to remove a dilemma. Stand
Listen. If you got something, if you got some, I'm willing to. You remember at the beginning of postseason, I said I'm a businessman. You know, I'm a businessman. If you have something in mind, like whoever in my league listening or watching that podcast right now, I know you guys watching it. Thanks for supporting. By the way, they keep a league. So if you watching when you watching not if when you watching it and you're like, oh shoot, I can make don't be like Taj, by the way. Don't be like Taj. Taj is pissing me
You
off.
name dropping,
Taj
okay.
is
you
pissing
gonna
me
call
Name
a
off.
guy? You
dropping.
calling him wow? This man
Wow.
calling him
No,
Wow.
no,
wow.
no.
I like
No,
that.
no, I am. Don't be like Taj. Taj is pissing me off. But anyway, like I was saying, if you want both, I can make it happen. I'm a businessman.
No,
So
again, let me clarify this. This is a government bailout. This is a government bailout. This is not to help you. This is a government bailout. I say send Bucky and Chase. I'll give you Scatterable 2 for 1. There it is. That's your
There you
government
go.
bailout. Now you don't have a dilemma. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I
I
got.
mean,
I'm telling you, it's a government bailout. Okay.
well, the government in Scarborough can actually, the funny thing is, like that's why, like when I say I'm a draft, I'm not. It's gonna sound a little self-centered. I had
mm,
Scarborough, like I draft, like listen, I know Zopapi will not appreciate that statement that coming next. I got it when it's come to drafting. I don't know during the season what's going on. There's something going on.
impatient. You're impatient, man. That's all.
Hey,
That
but
that
listen though. You lucky I didn't have the pick. So Scatterable, I would have picked Scatterable too. He was on my list, but I didn't have the pick, so I had to wait.
Yeah. No, we had that conversation, by the way. We had that
Hmm.
conversation. And there's
Yeah.
there's some players like I said, if injury didn't really win on my parade last year, I think it will be a fierce battle when it's come to that playoff because I will. But anyway, let's go back. Let's sit on Cincinnati. That's the beauty of Cincinnati. The funny thing is that's the beauty of Cincinnati. NFL wise, they're not doing good, but fantasy wise, they got it.
Yes, they do.
I agree.
Year in, year
Even
out.
year in year out,
Consistent.
even Joe Flacco was putting
Yes.
numbers fantasy wise.
Mhm.
Not the other dude. I don't want to say his name because I'm trying
No,
to
he
stay
did a
away
little
from
bit.
from
Jake
from bad
Browning did a little
fantasy.
bit.
Jim Brown's horrible,
He did a little
man.
bit.
Stop it. No, it was
No,
horrible,
no,
dude.
no, no. He did a little bit. He did a little bit. He did a little bit.
No.
But by the way, if you've been working with us, you see my background is changing for some reason. I am at La Mare. Okay, when you at La Mare, coffee will be the first thing. Zobap, when you get there, do you want some coffee? Yes, of course I want some coffee. You know, don't ask me how I like my coffee, but of course I want some coffee. Anyway, let's keep going.
This guy.
But 2026 though, I think
Mm,
I think is gonna be the same for Cincinnati. The expectation, I feel like it doesn't change because as long as they still have those skills players around, we already
mhm.
know what we're gonna get. There is no guessing work when it comes to Cincinnati. You know what you have. T. Higgins is I know Chase love to say wide receiver 1B. He is wide receiver 1B over there because a lot of time he get the touchdowns, Chase get the
Just
targets and
He
the
caught
and
him,
the
targets,
yeah.
yeah.
yards. So, and then Chase Brown do the compliment. And then, like I said, once in a while you have a tight end that comes in that does something like Gesicki
Some
or
and when
Shavash.
and when it's come to the backfield, Chase Brown always be that guy again. Once in a while, even if what's his name again, the dude with the full beard.
Samaj Perry.
Yeah,
Perine
Tomas,
Yes,
you're
Samaje.
right. Yeah.
sometimes he will give you a few points. Sometimes he will score a touchdown here and there. But If you doing a keeper league, you have Chase Brown, keep him. If you redrafting, you have the opportunity. Before when we're done with this, we're gonna come with where exactly the ideal position to draft certain players. But anyway,
Yeah.
if you have opportunity to draft Chase Brown, not saying to reach for him, don't reach, because if you have early first round, there's better skill player I would rather have than Chase Brown, aka I would rather have the other Chase. I don't
You
want to
had
say it
him.
because it's hurting my
You
heart.
you had
Yeah,
him.
I had him, but
You
I'm not.
gifted
No,
him
no, no,
to
no. You know what? No. I didn't gift him.
Thank you.
was a gift. It
Thank
was
you.
a
There
gift.
was a player that I wanted. No,
But you
listen.
didn't know he was gonna be that. Stop it. You didn't know he was gonna be that. Stop it. You didn't know he was gonna put up this type of numbers because you didn't know Dick was gonna get traded. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Nah,
it.
it's not even
I'm not
about
gonna
DK
give.
being traded. He was doing the
Listen,
numbers
listen. It's
without.
not even. It's not even.
No, but he wasn't putting up
Thank you.
1,700 yards.
Thank
He
you,
would not
Komish.
put up.
Komish.
He would
Komish.
not put 1,700 yards with DK.
Stop.
DK
Stop.
been there. No, he would not. He would not.
Stop it. No, listen. Even when DK was there, their numbers were significant. Because
But
when you
listen,
compared both
we can leave that conversation for Pittsburgh and Seattle.
in
Okay,
Seattle,
okay.
come
No,
on,
I was. I
Yeah,
just.
don't
I
we
go
can
there.
just.
leave that
I
for
just want to
Anyway,
let you
Pittsburgh and
know
let me
that.
go
Seattle.
back. Let me go back to Chase. Chase, wonderful receiver. I believe he is the icon for receiver, the blueprint for receivers when it comes to fantasy. Even when there were that discussion, is he quarterback proof compared to JJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he proved with Joe Flacco and the other guy. I don't
Jake
want to say
Browning.
his
Yeah.
name.
Do the Brown. Do
Thank
the
you.
Brown. Do the Brown. Okay.
The other guy, the other guy. So
Uh,
even there, dude still putting numbers compared with Jet. Wonderful receiver. I love him. Okay. If I can have him in my roster right now, I would pick him. But he's not quarterback proof. And him playing with JJ McCarthy, we're gonna come to them in the future. I don't wanna dwell too much on them. So that's to prove you how much dynamic player
Chase.
Chess is. So if you Chess is a one overall, like first overall type of draft player to me.
As a Chase owner, right, I'm just gonna say this real quick, right? When you're
With
not
Chess.
having, right?
With Chess.
As a Jamar Chase owner, as a
as a
Jamar
future
Chase
Chase
owner,
owner,
right? As a
Which
Jamar Chase
one?
owner,
Which
right?
one is Papi?
None of
You need
them,
to
none of
specify.
them, not
Chase Brown.
Probably
Chase
none of
Brown.
them,
Chase
yeah.
Brown. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some deal for Chase Brown. It's not happening.
But it's hard, right? When people ask you to trade, like I have somebody that wants to get him for me, right? But I'm like, it's very hard to put a price on it. Like the deal that me and T-Neck did, right? Is because we both had a player that we want. I love JSN. I went like y'all even Zopapi was number one when I picked JSN in the first round. Like, what is this guy doing? He didn't put up first round numbers in his first year when I had him. Second, he did starting putting those numbers. There's some
And please,
players.
please, you need to say has receiver two, not 1B.
Yeah, yeah.
Receiver to Clay two. He wasn't 1A 1B when DK was there.
When
He
y'all finish,
established
I'll
his
school y'all. Don't worry.
he
Uh,
is. But anyway, it's not about.
No, no,
Listen.
it's not about just. But we're talking about Chase. I was just saying how when people ask for him, right, because of what he's able to do, because it's gonna be hard to replace him, right? Because I can rely on him. It's hard to do those trades. So if I ask, I'm like, hey, you want him? You gotta go to your bank, get a loan, and then have a co-signer. Put go stop by the
No,
Mercedes
I'm
Benz
coming to get
dealership.
him there's a clause in that trade. I like it. Somebody getting. I like that clause. So I'm coming to you, Komish. Even if I don't want him, put him. He's not gonna be in my bitch, obviously. But
Yeah, it's hard when you have players of that caliber. But go ahead.
No, my point is right. Chase, at the price he got Chase, that was a gift, right? Let me tell you why. I don't want to rehash the whole JSN thing, but just at that time, we didn't know Jason was gonna be the highest corner receiver in the league. We assumed no. Oh well,
Didn't
sir,
know.
sir. No, you didn't either because
You
because
didn't
because
know.
you didn't either because we assumed Dicky was still gonna be there. He was gonna put up 1,000 yards that we knew, but the numbers he's putting now, we didn't know he was gonna do that. We didn't know he was gonna do that. And
First
you
of all,
trade him.
let's stop.
Hold
Stop.
on, hold on,
Stop for
hold on,
one
hold on.
second. 1 second. 1 second. So every year I define your stupid law or statement. Like when I go for a player and you like, why you go for that player? I'm like, watch and learn. That happened with JSN. That happened with
St.
Sid
Brown.
Brown. Over and over, I keep telling you, like when I go for a player, there's a reason. You may not see it. I am a scout, sir. Okay? You know,
But okay, you're a
Certified,
scout.
certified.
But
He's
you're a scout.
certified
I'm a
But
scout.
certified
you're a
scout.
scout. You see, you're a scout. I'm a
So
GM. There's a difference. You can scout. I can put a team
listen,
together. You cannot
you
put a
you
team
see you
together.
see you see you see you see you see how some GM messed up a lot of draft because they maybe
That's what
they
I'm saying.
close to.
You're a bad GM.
I don't
You're a bad
listen.
GM.
I don't go. No. I don't. No, you are a bad GM. I don't go
No,
based on
no.
feelings.
I won championship. It's not feelings. No, it's not.
I,
No. The team I built accomplished the
I
goal I
wonder, I
wanted him
wonder how
to.
many people you rob. I wonder how many people your last championship. First of all,
It,
I wonder how many people you rob. One, I wonder who did you have like some sweet conversation with. By the way, some listen, we're
Yeah.
not pausing nothing. So sweet, nice talk,
Uh-huh.
about certain players. I wonder who advised you to
mm,
go get. Oh, let me guess the number one tight end that year. He was a rookie, by the way. Who was it again?
Mhm.
I don't
He
remember.
Who was
know.
it again? No,
I'll
he
let him
knows.
say
No,
it.
I want him to
He
say
knows.
it.
He knows. I'll
I
let
don't
No,
him say
like
it.
remember. I don't
again,
recall.
I understand. Listen, I understand. I'm not a champion yet. I understand that. Listen, that's a chip. That's a chip in my shoulder. That the beauty is that I'm really calm about it. Like, is it frustrating sometimes? Yes, but it's gonna happen. Relax. But
No,
you
yeah,
cannot,
it's gonna happen.
you cannot
No.
stand there and say I made that trade or I trade Chase away. There's certain trade.
You should have got
I
more for Chase. That's
understand
what
my
I'm saying. You
reason.
should have got more for Chase. But Dom
Maybe,
convinced having
maybe.
Chase.
How did
If
you
you
how did you
hold on,
know
hold on,
how did
hold
you
on.
know did you know I didn't get more for Chase?
Hey, whatever you guys do outside of the keepers league,
Okay then,
that's not my
okay
business.
then,
But listen to what I'm saying. My
okay
point is,
then.
so
Listen, I've
on
been
paper,
that's not true, but that's not true. But I'm gonna, I've been to Houston several times.
we
I
know
fly
why.
first class.
We know why.
I
We see
fly
how Dom
first class.
got Chase.
I sit first class to all my trip. Okay, I stay in nice Airbnb or hotel sometimes. How do you know? Like I'm not rich, How do you know?
Since you have come, see every time come and
how,
trade with you,
how did you know?
he won the chip. I traded with you, I won the chip. This year I want to trade with you again so I can win the chip. Okay, this how you win the chip. Trade with Sega Stare
Again, I'm a
and beat
businessman. Listen, most likely it's gonna happen. Me trading, it's gonna happen. Like I said,
with me.
I'm a
With me.
businessman. So if you come for business, yeah, we're gonna do business. Like I said, you're not special, sir.
Yes,
You
I am.
trying to make yourself look
I
You're not
am your best
special.
friend.
You
We
not
best,
no
so I'm special.
no
But
no.
I'm
We
special.
hey,
established that.
listen. Y'all can keep this, trading talk after off the air. But now I want to know, Tineg, what is there to do in Cincinnati? What do you have for us, man?
Listen, that promo we had,
Mm-hmm.
got me searching. I've been to Cincinnati, by the way. Like that's one thing. I've been to Cincinnati. A little, if you like, fun fact about Tineg is there. I love road trip. Like sometimes I will take my car and just drive.
Just don't
and go
invite me no
somewhere,
more.
go to a city. Yeah, yeah. Go to a city, explore that city. So that's why when I say when I do that podcast, when we do cities and I said I've been to that city, I'm not saying it just because I wanna put some cherry on whatever we're doing. I've been to those cities for real. What there to do in Cincinnati? Probably nothing. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. So the reason I'm not going too deep with what to do with Cincinnati. We're not sponsored by those business or blah blah blah. Okay, so as you know, the Bengals play in Cincinnati, Ohio. Even the players, it's not me shading on the team or the city. Even the players, when they have interviews, they like, there's nothing to do in Cincinnati. By the way, geographically speaking, Cincinnati is border with Kentucky.
Kentucky.
If I Yeah, Kentucky. So and that entrance from Cincinnati and Kentucky, it's not a fun drive. By the way, I'm just saying, it's not a fun drive. There's the Anyway. So one thing you can do, it's near the river. I don't recall the
I
river.
think it's
That's
Ohio River.
Yes, it's near that river. So you can go for a walk in that river if you love watching or yeah, yeah, you can do that.
So basically, there's nothing to do in Cincinnati. So, Fabi, talk to us, man. Talk to us.
So anyway, no, 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 no. Let me go. Let me go. The state tree, the state tree is Buckeye. Okay. The state animal is white-tailed deer. It's a white-tailed deer. The state, that do you guys know what a papow? Do you guys know what a papow?
No, apparently it's in
Papow.
No,
Cincinnati. I don't
what is
know. No,
Papa?
what's that?
Everything is. I was writing, this. I'm like, excuse me,
It's not.
Cincinnati. No offense. Don't come for me. If you live in Cincinnati, don't come for me. Okay, do not come for me, please. If you mad, do something about it. Do not come for me. Even the players says they just play video games. Like, don't come for me. Do not come for me. Okay, please. So, but I have some question though for you guys.
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
So since there's nothing to really do, so you have to be creative,
Mm.
right? You have to be creative. That's why I love that Cincinnati episode, because your mind work wonders when you don't really have things to do. Me and in Zopapi, we experienced that in the army. You go to the field, there's nothing to do. You play tonk for push up.
Yes.
You start playing dominoes for push up. You start playing stupid games for push up. Strong. Is it legal to get
Mm.
a fish drunk in Ohio?
Hey, since
So
there's
tell
nothing to
me,
do,
there's
it's gotta be illegal.
so since it's that bad, like you get so bored in Ohio, Cincinnati, that you try to figure out how to get a fish drunk. That's crazy, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's gotta be true. That's
Wow.
gotta be true.
Is it yes? I'm looking for a yes or no, true or false. That's why I like that segment, because like you like anyway. Is
That's
it
True.
true.
true?
We'll
What
go with
about you,
true.
Zubapi?
Oh, that's gotta be true. I'm sorry, Ohio. Ohio's a state,
Mm,
not my
I
favorite
wish I
part of
wish I
America.
could give it. Listen. I wish I could give it to you guys, but it's just a myth. It's just a myth because of boring.
It's just boring.
Oh man.
Listen, it's
Okay.
eh,
Here's another one. It's illegal to put ice cream in your back pocket.
my goodness.
Man, it gets cold in Cincinnati. I don't know, man.
It is crazy. That's a myth, man. That's a myth. Listen, hey, have your scout go ahead of us to Cleveland. Maybe find what to do in Cleveland because
No,
we're
it's gonna
heading
be very,
Cleveland
it's
next.
gonna be about same old work. It's Ohio, man. Respect
So
Ohio. It's
you
not the
say
most.
false.
False. I don't know. False.
I
So
like to be
he's
opposite. I say
this
true.
one this one is more interesting, by the way. So that story is connected to Kentucky. You know, like I said, they border Cincinnati border Kentucky. So back in the days, people used to put ice cream in the back of the pocket to steal horses because horses love for some reason they find out love ice cream.
How?
If they so they put it in the back pocket, the horse licking the ice cream follow them. Technically, they didn't touch the horse, they didn't steal it, the horse just follow them. So that's not stealing. So they make it illegal to put ice cream in your pocket. So because if you didn't touch the horse follow you, you didn't steal it, right?
What?
So yeah, it's a actual. It's not connected to Cincinnati, but it's an actual.
So
Bro, we're in Cincinnati. Why are you crossing the border? That's how people get in trouble, crossing borders, bro. Why are you crossing borders?
they wasn't gonna see the limits, man. Don't do it.
Yeah,
No,
for
no,
real.
I had to cross the border because there's nothing in Kentucky. Like when it's come
But
to no, when it's come to
nothing in
NFL team.
Cincinnati.
No,
Yeah.
NFL team, and they literally like actually the stadium is like maybe 2 miles away from the state line.
Oh, wow.
Because
Maybe 2 miles.
it's on the river, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on the
yeah.
river, I
Like you
think. Yeah.
cross the river, you in Kentucky. You cross that bridge, you in Cincinnati, Ohio. So it's really like right there, you know. And I enjoy everywhere I go. You know, I travel. You know, like when I'm in the state, of course, I travel throughout the state. When I go outside of the state, I travel. You know, I try to be as authentic. You know, for example, if I go to a country. I will if I book a resort, I will stay in the resort, but I will also go and live the actual.
Explore.
Yeah, I'm not like I will eat street food. I don't care. I will eat street food. Like I'm not bougie, and I do when I go to those places, I do go and enjoy. Like I enjoy myself. Like live like the everyday citizen or whatever you wanna call it. Live, but
Resident.
Cincinnati is interesting place to be. Again, it's we just trying to make it fun. Don't come for me. Okay, your player says it, there's nothing. And fun is subjective too. Like depend what you think is fun. So the players might want that Vegas, Miami type of fun. No, Miami is fun for a lot of people, but for some people, Miami is not fun. Cincinnati might be the you know the spot for them.
Yeah.
Same way,
I agree. Okay.
upstate New York. I love upstate New York. Why? Because I love fishing. You know, I love to go hiking. There's a waterfall and stuff. I love those. I love the nature. It's fun to me. I also love Miami. I don't want to say Miami. Let me say I love.
Say it. Say Miami. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say Miami. Say
So
it.
I
You know
think, yo,
Miami.
Tina, listen, you just dissed the whole city of so many ways because you went from all the other places you love, forgetting that we're in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
That's crazy. But hold on, Zopabi, let's see if you have a better chance of telling us who are the Cincinnati Bengals legends that you have.
all right, I thought you were gonna ask me that. Don't ask me. You're not gonna like what I said.
hmm.
But I have to say, but as far as legend goes for Cincinnati, they have a few. So
Okay.
since you know I'm a Florida boy, so I have to go with one of the best receivers in the world ever. Ocho Cinco
Oh
from
yeah,
Miami.
yeah, and
Ocho
personality wise
Cinco.
too,
Personality
and
wise,
you know,
yes.
yeah, and you know, he didn't do much in my team, but I appreciate him putting that little stamp, and then you know, having him to wear our jersey, so that's wonderful. You know, I have to take a little credit for my team. Go ahead, go ahead.
And what else? Not Chase Brown, sorry. Jamar Chase, of course. He's the GOAT.
Oh no,
He's a GOAT. He's
he's
a
gonna
GOAT.
be
He's definitely GOAT.
fantasy wise.
Fantasy
Yeah,
GOAT.
even
Fantasy in
actually,
real life.
even if he says retiring this year, he's still gonna be a fantasy legend
Go.
in
Yes,
Cincinnati. Yeah.
I
Yes.
agree.
And
Go ahead. Who else you got?
yes. So I don't they don't have any running back. Sorry. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, yes. Joe Mixon is fantasy GOAT for Cincinnati.
Well,
Yeah, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon. You forget about Joe Mixon?
okay,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna bring you back because I feel like you left. No. I'm saying I'm gonna bring you back.
hmm
No, I'm good with Joe Mixon, but I'm saying I'm bringing you back because I feel like you left receiver too early. You
Oh,
forgot
oh, oh,
AJ
oh, oh.
Green.
AJ Green. Yes, yes. AJ Green. Oh, I didn't forget. I was going.
You
I was
remember
going.
AJ Green?
No. Of course. AJ Green's the
Bruh,
man.
I guess you don't like AJ Green. This man had to leave.
No, I think his connection is no. I remember AJ Green, but
AJ Green was
I
good
wasn't playing fantasy football when he was.
when he was on. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I remember seeing him playing for the Bengals, but since I wasn't really playing fantasy, I was more like watching.
Mhm.
But he was a good receiver though.
Yeah. Okay, so did you
Yeah.
call
So
AJ Green to apologize? You call
yes,
AJ Green to
that
apologize?
he called me. He called me. Hey, he called me. That's how I had to go. So yes, AJ Green, Chad Ochocinco, Jamar Chase. Not in order, by the way, but only Chad is in order. After that, you can have whoever you want. I don't know. I
Cedric
like I
Benson.
like
Cedric Benson.
ah
No.
it's not a
Okay.
sexy name.
Uh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Like me,
Corey
TJ.
Dillon. Corey Dillon?
I feel like he did more in Patriots, right?
Oh yeah,
I
he
feel like he
did
did
do a lot
more
in
more in
Patriots,
the
yeah.
Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots. So as far as running backs, I don't have to say Joe Mixon. That's about it, really. Not Chase Brown, T-Neck.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Actually, before Jamar Chase came on board, what's his name? I forgot his name now.
Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd.
No, not Tyler Boyd. The receiver too. That's correct.
Uh, T. Higgins. T.
T.
Higgins.
Higgins. He was the receiver one.
I
He
think
was
he
putting up
deserved a spot.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
was putting up
deserved.
numbers. The
Yes.
receiver one numbers. And honorable mention. Honorable mention. That's my guy, TJ Hushmanzada. I like TJ Hushmanzada. I like TJ. Honorable mention. So these are my goats
Yeah.
for
TJ
Cincinnati.
that was good.
If I left anybody,
Hey, not about the quarterbacks. The quarterback, they had some good quarterbacks too.
Joe
Carson
Burrow.
Palmer. No, Carson Palmer.
He wasn't putting up numbers like that for
Ah,
Cincinnati. Like fantasy wise,
what?
No. I mean fantasy
no,
wise. Fantasy
nah,
wise.
I wouldn't.
Yes.
I
This,
wouldn't count him.
why do you think
Joe
Chad got
Burrow,
his numbers? How do you think
eh,
Chad got his numbers?
but I don't know.
And
Carson Palmer
TJ.
just,
He had both. He had Chad and TJ.
I don't know. When I think backs, Carson Palmer. If that's the case, okay. If that's the
Okay,
case,
Andy Dalton.
absolutely not. That's what I was gonna bring up. So you gonna tell me you're gonna bring Andy Dalton as a fantasy goat? Absolutely
Man,
not.
this thing, I'm
Absolutely not.
asking. It's a question, sir.
No,
Like, come
Joe
down. It's a
Burrow.
question, man.
But Joe Burrow, it's like Joe Burrow. I want to put Joe Burrow, but he has to be more consistent for me. He doesn't stay like he gets hurt too much.
Yeah.
He has numbers,
That's.
but it's like
I think,
he's in the
and that's
borderline.
not his fault too. That's not his fault.
It is
The
his fault.
team do not build around him.
It is his
They
fault.
do not
They
build.
They build around him. So, what's the mean they don't build around
No,
him? They give him a great offense.
yeah. No. You can't say that because Joe Flacco didn't get sacked, not as many times he did. So what do
Thank
you tell
you.
me? Joe Flacco's older, he moves slower, but then he was able to stay
you know
upright.
what? You know what? You might change my mind there. You might change my
Yeah.
mind there.
Yeah.
So come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Now, if you
So
put a
I
defense,
understand that argument.
So now I'm
That's it.
gonna watch him different this year because
Yeah.
I never pay attention to Joe Flacco and him because Joe Flacco
Mhm.
didn't really get sacked that much and
No.
they were still winning for some reason. Like could Joe Burrow be the issue?
maybe.
we're gonna find out. I'm gonna make that my personal project.
this
You know,
season.
Yeah.
that's gonna be my personal. Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be my personal project. Not
Okay.
that because
Cause
I want him. I have a future goat on my team,
okay.
Who's that?
Nah,
and
don't worry
we're
about
gonna
it.
find out.
We'll
We're
worry
gonna
about it
find
later.
out soon. We're
Oh,
gonna
see,
find
Don't
out
worry
soon.
about it.
you got, hey,
Yeah.
you guys not
Don't
ready
worry
for
about
the
it.
Eagles episode. Oh, you guys not ready for the Eagles episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you gonna
Don't,
hate
don't
me.
don't worry about it. But listen though, hey, we make it to the section where we gotta go whether it's a gem or
A gem,
germ. Are you guys ready? Gem or gem? Germ. Let's go. Joe Burrow, gem, germ.
gem.
You know what? Since you guys mentioned that Joe Flacco comparison, and I'm kind of like, damn, dude, and I accuse the O line. So actually, I'm a little on the fence. Let's say Jim Mattis is quarterback proof. I would say Jim for him.
So, but let me ask you before we continue, right? If if you have Joe Burrow on your squad and Drake May, are you starting him over Drake May?
Yes,
No, no,
absolutely, yes,
Mm.
no, I'm
easily.
not.
I'm closing my
I
eyes
am
and
not.
start over. What?
That's you, sir.
What?
I'm not.
You crazy?
Drake me.
No.
Drake me.
You.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you
All
tell me.
right.
So you tell
Then
me
it's a germ.
healthy.
It's a germ for the guy.
No, I'm so because this guy too many crazy takes from me. So it is healthy. Chase and that's it. Joe Burrow and your guy Drake May. You gonna start Drake May over Joe Burrow? Are you crazy?
Yes,
Come
yes,
on,
I
man.
am.
You can't be that much of come on, bro. Anyways,
You see that energy you give it?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I remember I was in CQ. I was doing
Oh,
CQ.
gosh, this guy.
Back at Fort Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can give you the unit too. 57 Cav.
Yes. We're
Okay.
in the same unit. We're in the same unit. I know the unit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing CQ when me and this dude, I'm not gonna say his name, he's pissing me off now. When you piss me off, I don't say your name. Me and this dude were conducting a trade, and I nicely asked him, I don't mind doing the trade with you, but you need to go get, because the person that had
Drake May.
no, not Drake me, not
St.
Drake
Brown.
me,
He talking about
St.
St. Brown.
Well,
He's talking about
At
the St.
that
Brown
time,
trade.
at that
Yeah.
time,
mm,
if I went and get him, even though nobody cared, but when Tina gets there, asks for a player, everybody would activate for some reason. So, and I asked this dude, hey, go get a sit ball for me, and you get the trade. And that was like a cheap trade compared to the player he was asking for. Like I was giving him, like, according to fantasy expert, like one of the
wow.
Go.
best, you know. And I'm like, yeah. Just give me Sid Brown. And he was like, no, man, come on, da. I will give you Scary Terry. Like he was, I'm like, dude, did I ask you for Scary Terry? No. I asked you for Sid Brown. And you see that energy, people, you see that energy you got? I had that energy I was doing a 24 hours shift. And I was being entertained by this dude for 24 hours. Less than that, because, you know, I was entertained by this dude, talking, no man, you crazy, ha ha ha. And it called the group chat after the trade, by the way, because after the trade, called the group chat, you see, la da 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 da. This dude say Sinbon gonna be like, since then, Sinbon been top 5. Since then. From senior year to now, been top 5 receiver in the league, fantasy wise. So you telling me you will start Jobo, giving me that same energy, I have flashback. I'm like, ooh, I cannot wait. I cannot
Okay.
wait.
Wait. Listen, we
Mm,
can't wait for when we get to that Patriots. We can't wait. No, we'll move on to because we got to finish our list. We got to finish our list.
Okay.
Listen, germ
Create
or
a shot
gem?
for me, please.
I got
I want a shot
you.
on that because I want
you
memory. I want a shot.
Jam for sure. Jam, yes. He's a receiver 1B for a reason, yes. Jam. He put up
I would say
numbers.
Germ because he got injured too much.
He does get injured on. All right.
I
Well,
would say
Jamar
Germ.
Chase, Germ or
Come
Jim?
on, come on, come on.
Germ,
I
germ,
drafted him.
because I ain't
I
got him.
drafted him.
Germ, because I ain't got him.
That's
That's
that
the
hating right
hater.
there.
That's
Yeah, that's the hater in him.
Yes,
Hey, Brown, Chase Brown, Germ.
germ, because I want him. But
Jim.
in reality, he's a gem. He's a gem. In reality, he's a gem.
Okay. Andre Yoshavash, Germ
Ah,
or
germ,
Jim?
germ, germ,
Jim.
germ. Man, nobody cares about people like that.
Hey, Samaji Perine,
Ah,
Germ or Jim?
I'm
Come on.
Hey, Mike Gesicki, Germ or Jim?
germ, germ, germ,
Listen,
germ.
I have a
They
story
don't have
since
a
we do
title.
Cincinnati.
Uh,
Yeah, I
uh,
hate him since he was in Miami. So
The Dolphins.
no,
Miami.
no, sir, nothing personal. Somebody was trying to rob me with you. So that's why
Coming up.
when it's come to Gesicki, I stay away from Gesicki. Never been in my team, ever.
Okay. But what was the last? Oh, hey, Joe Flacco is still on the team. So Joe Flacco, Germ or Jim?
Jim, that's a Jim for
Hey,
me.
listen, even if Burrow get injured, still a Germ.
Joe
As you know,
Flacco. No, Flacco's a
yeah,
gem. Flacco's not a gem. Never a gem. What are you talking about? He saved a lot of franchises. He's not a gem. Are you crazy?
he did save a lot.
The man put up
Yes.
numbers wherever he goes. You see, like the older
Mm-hmm.
he is, the better he is for fantasy. I don't know what's going on. Like when he wasn't in at the Ravens, he wasn't doing that well. But
Mm-hmm. That's true. I mean, he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, but anyways, that's another one.
yeah,
But this is my last one. As you
oh,
know, I
snap.
get some crazy one. Y'all ready for my
Mm,
last one? Y'all
What
ready
you
for
got?
my last one?
What you got?
Germ or Jim? The Cincinnati defense. Let's go.
Germ, 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 germ. Yo, get out of here, man.
coronavirus.
I'm sick.